Why? Easy. Yeah. You know what I holla? Do you know what I holla? Do you know what I holla? Yeah. You know the itty bitty city by the water. That's steady.
Welcome to the White Bronco Show. It's October 19th, so you know what that means. 30th year anniversary of Jim Jones' Jonestown Massacre.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
How about that for a cold open? I mean, what do you guys even remember, or what do you even know about that? Have you heard the tapes?
I looked into it recently, actually, like a few months ago, just out of curiosity, and did hear parts of the tapes, and they're not fun.
It's fucked.
Yeah, it's fucked.
It's fucked. There's.
I haven't heard them.
Do you hear people screaming and like people trying to escape and they're shooting people?
Yeah.
It's fucking dark.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's dark. And you know what? We have to acknowledge that, you know, there were terrorist attacks in France. That's really fucked up. Yeah. And what's even more fucked up is Charlie Sheen has had AIDS for the last 4 years.
Right.
And he decides to go public with that.
Yeah.
Right after that shit happened.
Right.
So a lot of people don't really know Charlie Sheen has AIDS. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's, to me, as a Coxman,
some people don't know there was an attack in Paris.
I mean, I have connections to France, and that's really fucked. But as a Coxman, it's a dark day.
He's trying to steal the show.
Yeah.
Is he trying to steal the show?
I think he's jealous. He fell out of the limelight now that he's got his shit together, and he's like, I need to come back with something.
Well, I saw that Vice is doing a documentary soon about like how they're really pretty much almost have the cure for AIDS.
Right, right.
Yeah. And that's about to like come out, and they pretty much have it. They just need to figure out how to replicate it and all that. So I guess it's throw your dicks out there.
Right, it's a good time to have AIDS.
Hit up some assholes. It's safe, guys. Charlie Sheen's got it. We're gonna be all right.
What's the first thing you thought when you heard Charlie Sheen's got AIDS?
I gotta go get tested. I'm sure I've crossed swords with him somewhere.
At some point, right?
Right, like the.
What do they call that? Eskimo Brothers?
Yeah. But like, you know, like the 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon. I have that sexually with hopefully, you know, my heroes, Pauly Shore,
right? Charlie
Sheen, Clay Aiken.
There you go. All right.
We got a guest. Come on in. It's guys, it's Hey Bud Mobile Wellness. I know I started off the show really dark and fucked up, and you probably thought I was on hard drugs. Truth is, haven't been smoking weed. Been waiting for Hey Bud to come to the studio and deliver a little sack. I hope you guys don't mind. Brooke, how you doing?
All right, bring him in.
What's up, Wayne Mayer?
What's up, boys?
What's up?
Welcome to the party.
You know, I haven't ordered weed a lot. What do you come with a lot of stuff, or what'd you bring?
I come with a lot of stuff.
What's the best? And I found you guys on Weed Map, by the way.
Yes.
And that's the easiest way people can find you?
That's the easiest way. We have a website as well, heybudmobilewellness.com.
Okay. I'm willing to, for free weed, I'll do like a sex tape type thing and just, you know, get like a scandal story out there in the local newspaper around here. That'll help promote you guys.
You have to do something people want to see, though.
Can we tattoo your back, too?
Yeah, I'll take a tattoo.
All right.
Dude,
there you go. That's what I'm talking about.
That's a pretty good porno. Getting a tattoo sex tape while I'm having sex. That's pretty gangster.
If it helps a business, I'm all for it.
Okay. Free weed. Let me just tell you something. When I was living in Washington, I was in a writing class, and we had to read the local newspaper from where you're from. So I'd read the LA Times. And every week people would do like nice stories, sports stories. I'd be doing like a fucking triple homicide from the LA Times, like every single week. One week, one of the stories was...
Am I safe?
Yeah, well, okay. I don't know because... Well, you might get your ass whipped because in West Covina, there was a weed delivery service, and they got robbed 3 times by dudes dressed as ninjas. With fucking bows.
Let me just say that wasn't us.
No, I know. This was a long time ago.
I'm not afraid of no ninjas. So.
But I was so fucking stoked to report this to my class. And I wasn't like... it must have been like 5 years ago. I wasn't really into comedy, you know, but like it must have been hilarious because I was like thrilled and I was cheering for the ninjas. And then at the end of my report, I was like, and will I comment on if I know who the ninjas were? No. Like I played it off like it was my friends. It was really great.
Turns out that was the start of ISIS.
Right. It was Tom and his brother.
And And
Trying to steal a little weed.
and speaking of ISIS,
we need to organize. This is too tough.
Those guys who the suicide bombers and shooters in France, those guys, they think they're going to heaven and they're going to have 73 virgins, right?
Right.
What a gift.
I don't condone rape, but I feel like if I get to heaven first, which, I'll probably, I'll get there.
Raping those virgins, aren't you?
I'm going to do some heaven rape.
Right.
I don't condone it, but if I'm in heaven, I'll rape these guys' virgins. They'll come in, their fucking vaginas will look like grenades that hit them. You know what I mean? They'll just be fucking sloppy, and I'll be in there just dumping champagne on them and shit. Like, welcome, ISIS. I fucked your women.
I think you'd get your own chapter in the Christian Bible for that.
Yeah, you get a section.
That's so true. All right, so I used to deliver pizzas, right?
Yes.
So it's kind of like a similar thing, and I always thought I was gonna have sex with these people. Or when I'm delivering like a large sausage, I'm like, this is a setup. This lady wants dick. Or I was hoping that I could smoke weed with them. Is it legal for you to smoke weed with the people you're delivering to?
I don't know.
All right.
You know what? It's never stopped me before. So.
Okay.
I've always wondered that myself. Am I rude for not offering when they drop it off now?
Well, the thing is
I always tip, though.
My hosts,
Really?
Brent and Jamie, they order from your competition, right?
Oh.
And there's these gay guys, and pretty much these gay guys play dirty.
It's like the
I heard
LGBT
about
it.
mafia.
Yeah, these guys flash their dick, and they get a free this, they get a free that. What makes your stuff better? Do you grow it yourself?
I grow myself. Yes, I do.
Nice.
That's huge.
I have a couple of huge grow rooms. I can't probably say how many plants I have. Just under the legal limit. Let's leave it at that, all right?
Okay.
And, grow myself and sling myself.
Nice.
Nice. Have you picked up like any crazy clients or anything like that, or is it mostly good people you're delivering to?
So far, they're all crazy.
All been crazy so far.
Last night was a trip. Oh, I thought I was going to die. But that was only the first time.
Well, next
I'm
time
sure there will be many more.
Yeah. Next time
what happened?
Well, if you get a delivery in a sketchy part of town, you gotta go with a gun or a knife or a fucking kendo stick, because ninjas are fucking out and about.
Yeah, ISIS is out for your weed.
Yeah. What happened last night?
Went to deliver at a shady hotel, and
Whoa.
Red flag
You don't
number
even have
one.
to say shady. If you're delivering at a hotel, this isn't a good situation these people are in.
Hourly motel or?
I think it was hourly because I knocked on the door. My boy answered and had two hoes in the room with him.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't. Now see that I should have been offered a little bit of
pussy.
Right.
of service.
Right.
Yeah, a little hospitality.
Yeah.
I
You brought
wasn't.
the party favors.
I didn't even get a tip, but
boy.
it was well worth it just seeing them run around in their little panties. So
They're in panties?
they were in panties.
So they were real hoes.
They were real hoes.
Here's what I'm wondering: are the tips better in the weed game or in the pizza game?
Probably the weed game, right?
I tip better for weed than I do pizza, for sure.
I think we should start a trend right now.
We should.
Yes.
Tip your weed, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always.
I
Yeah.
mean, when
Better
you go,
than the pizza guy.
Yes.
when
Absolutely.
you go into medicinal weed clinics and you're spending like $95 or whatever you spend on average, I guess that's what I spend.
I'm just tipping for the convenience. I'm so happy to have it arrive at my door.
I'm
You know
sorry.
what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm only tipping because the girls are super fucking hot in there. So my advice to you and your business is get some hot ass on the deliveries too, but don't send them down to those fucking
no.
hotels.
Right.
You gotta send a tow truck driver down there.
We have a couple of those on staff. So.
Oh,
Okay,
nice,
good.
nice. Well, so how'd you get into the business? What made you want to start, and what made you start growing?
I love growing. Started outdoor, actually by accident. I had a plant appear in my backyard. Manicured it. Yeah, I'm not shitting you.
That happens.
It ended up being. Do you know about this?
No.
God, it never happens in my yard.
It ended up
damn
being a blue dream, and we got about 7 pounds off of this one plant.
cow.
Who
And
planted the seed?
I don't know.
Someone was just in your backyard.
I think it was God
Right, yeah.
Wow. And then
blessed me with a seed.
and then how much did you get from that first plant?
About 7 pounds.
Damn.
outdoor.
How much
blue
pussy
dream.
did you get off that 7 pounds?
Well, I better not answer that.
All right.
Grounds that it may
Yeah.
incriminate me.
Because I could fucking do some damage and, have a good time with a lot of strippers with 7 pounds of weed.
I'm sure. It looks good in your trunk, I can tell you that much.
Yeah, I've never had enough money to get that much weed or to even afford tattoos or to pay for sex. So when you see me tatted up and with a crippled dick, just know that I'm rich.
You're doing it.
Yeah, but I'm thankful I've never had enough money for any of that stuff. It's made me the good Christian man that I am today.
It's like the balance of life.
Amen,
You're so
brother.
self-destructive.
Yeah. Well, I'm an entrepreneur like you, and we want to. We have a reoccurring theme here about assisted suicide because California is about to legalize it, and we think it's fucking hilarious because
I don't think weed will help.
Well,
no one's ever
right.
died from weed.
that's true, but
Right.
we think it's hilarious because in Washington State, a lot of people need to be put down, and they really need it up there. So we thought it was funny, and it's legal up there, and they're gonna legalize it down here. So we're thinking about the show, or anyone who's a businessman wants to get involved, of doing like mobile assisted suicides, where we come to your house,
Direct to your door.
put a
There you
pillow
go.
over your grandma's face, call it a night. We'll get her out of there for you, and we move on. And I don't think it'll be funny to
We
do
run a you choose the method type of service.
right. And if they want to go out in a blaze of glory, like in a fucking glorious way, we'll do like a fake scene where they like.
If you
they
want a
die.
Denzel Washington in the Training Day,
There you go.
we'll make it work.
Yeah, we'll make it work.
Yeah.
I'll bet the tips won't be very good in that.
Depends who's paying.
Right, exactly.
Just bill their insurance.
Yeah, it's got to be the insurance or the family paying. So we won't expect a tip, but we'll charge a lot. I mean, it's assisted suicide. It's
yeah.
tough.
Hell yeah.
It's tough.
It could be like Make-A-Wish suicide type of setup.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do like a
we let
prank it
them
forward type.
live out their like blaze of glory or whatever. We set that up.
Oh man, I'm really getting into this.
Hey,
I hope this law passes.
I love it.
I think we can start a
I
new
love
reality show with that.
You always got to look at this stuff on the bright side,
So if that law passes, we'll be in business. What do you think will happen if the law passes and they legalize marijuana? You're still be in business, making runs. You'll just be like mobile.
Unwellness?
Unwellness. Well, no. So if California legalizes weed in the next 5 years, you'll still be in business. You'll
Yes.
still be going door to door.
Yes.
That's how people kind of want it.
Yes. I think it's going to be less than 5 years. I think 2.
2 years.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen
Yes.
soon. There's
Yes.
Oregon and Alaska now. I just found that out last week.
Washington, D.C.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Smoking crons in front of the White House.
What
Yeah.
kind of regulations you think they'll drop if they legalize it completely?
It's like any motherfucker can go in the store who's over 18 and just buy a bunch of bud.
It'll be over 21.
Yeah, I would have said,
Oh
I'd
yeah,
say
college,
21,
21.
So the poor
So we can still sell to high school kids.
the
Yep.
poor fucks are going to vote to legalize and not even be able to use it.
Yeah.
Isn't that a bitch?
Well, they'll get there,
Yeah.
and maybe that will change way down the line, but you never know. What else can you tell us about your business? Do you guys sell edibles? Do you guys sell vape pens?
We got edibles. We got vape pens. We got concentrates.
Okay.
Every
I love
kind.
that. And I love that after a good hand job. Do you know about one of your competitors' apps out there called Rub Maps? Similar to Weed Maps.
Rub maps. No, I don't. Tell me about it.
It's just like Weed Maps. You can find someone who delivers or a place or whatever, and you can find where to get a hand job anywhere in town.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean like all over the globe because they're everywhere. I don't know if you've looked around, but there's a lot of massage parlors.
Plan your vacation
I
now.
haven't.
Right, yeah.
My wife's listening. I haven't.
Oh,
Right, okay.
Well, that's
I
what I'm
don't even know
telling
what
you
you're
about.
talking
Right.
about. Thank
Yeah.
you.
You got to know what's out there. There's these other apps. Those are my two favorite apps. And
Weed maps and rub maps.
yeah, and Rub Maps is pretty much the unofficial sponsor of this show.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good shit. Let's get back to Charlie Sheen and famous people who've had AIDS, because Freddie Mercury, he was great.
Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
Still
Magic
kicking,
Johnson.
too?
Never got it though.
Greg Louganis, and this is a good one. The guy who played Norman Bates. In the original Psycho, Anthony Perkins, he died of AIDS.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Seems like a Norman Bates thing to die from.
yeah. Have you guys seen the show Bates Motel?
It's great.
Haven't heard it was good though.
Oh, it's great.
I think it's
yeah.
No.
I think it's the best show I've ever seen.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
really good.
But I'm a
Yeah.
sicko.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I want to watch it now.
it kind of makes sense.
Okay.
And yeah, it's the shit, I gotta say. So people can find you guys on Rub Maps. You're called
No.
Weed Maps.
No, we're,
Oh, whoops, I'm
Wait,
getting
yeah.
mixed up here.
Yeah, wrong
I'm
delivery
getting-
I
service,
know
man.
nothing
I'm looking at my
about Rub
I'm looking at my
Maps.
notes all wrong here. Sorry. It's Hey Bud Mobile Wellness.
You got it.
right? And how far will you deliver? Because we have a lot of truck drivers who listen to this show.
It depends on the size of the order.
Okay.
For a pound, I'll come anywhere
Are you
and everywhere.
a lot of weed shops in LA?
That's funny. For 300 pounds, Tommy will come anywhere.
That's true. I'm working on being honest. It's been my New Year's resolution, and it's been the theme of this show. And this show is like it's all over the world, you know. So we're really getting your brand out there, and hopefully in the future, because we like to think about the future, you might be big enough to deliver through drones. Would you do that?
I would be happy to do that.
Do you
Hell
own
yeah.
a drone?
Hell yeah.
You do?
Yes.
And you fly it?
Yes.
So if they make that,
I spy on the neighbor.
I mean, if we want to put like a 10 years, that will be happening, right? And you could be delivering weed that way, safe to fucking
Listen,
hotels with
Tommy,
strippers.
I could do it tomorrow.
Get in on that cutting edge.
Start
Yeah.
a trend.
You're good enough to do it. You'd be able to do it tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Really?
Not that far. It'd have to be one of my neighbors.
Right.
I'd still be happy to do it.
Nice. So your drone has a camera?
Yes.
Because I have this neighbor who she eats Snickers while she takes a shit, like probably twice a week, and I get like half a view of her. What do you think about teaming up and
Just
getting
doing it?
closer? No, just
Oh.
get some shots of her by her window.
Okay.
Because I want to
With the drone.
Yeah, I want to get to know this girl, and maybe
We
I'll
can do
like
that.
get out of here, drone. Be like, hey, sorry about that, and then I'll break the ice. But we'll also have the pictures.
There you go.
To look at later.
I'm up.
Okay. Interest-
Tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow.
Is tomorrow one of her days?
She really lets loose on Friday nights. You know, she just kicks back, eats a Snickers on the shitter. I look up to a girl who could do that.
You are sick.
That's true.
You are sick.
What everyone can't see is Tommy opened his phone and pulled up her schedule.
Right, yeah.
I'm looking at it. Okay, so you see yourself. I mean, that could be a business plan in the next 5 years, delivering sex via drones.
Wait, weed or sex?
I meant sax, like.
Oh, yeah, there you
sax,
go.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah,
How
no,
big
no.
are these drones?
Yeah, whoa.
Let's do it.
So look, Charlie Sheen has AIDS. I think it's I did an episode the night I put my dog to sleep. Okay, I came in here, I did an episode after. It was good, but I still feel more fucked up Charlie Sheen having AIDS. Like it's.
I'll deliver
Damn
to
it.
Charlie.
You'll deliver to Charlie?
I'll go there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I haven't yet. I'll get that out there.
Did he pass it to anybody?
That's what I'm curious about.
He's being
Oh,
sued for passing
Oh,
it, right?
the bitches are going to
Yeah.
be lining
Really?
up.
Yeah.
Lining.
Well, the reason he came out is because they're all over his ass about it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And he's been paying money out
Yeah,
already.
he's been paying
Yes.
people out to just keep their mouths shut.
Imagine
about it.
paying for sex and
In
then having to
fact-
pay people to be
to shut
quiet
up about it. Yeah.
while you're still paying for other
Yeah,
sex.
imagine that. I need a hooker sent to my house. By the way, I have AIDS, but I'm wearing a condom.
Right.
By the way, here's
But,
a bunch of money to
hey,
not talk
right.
about
I'm Charlie
it.
Sheen. So
and by the way, yeah, I'm Charlie.
But,
Sheen.
Charlie Sheen, so let me throw it.
wait, don't hang up. I know I have AIDS, but it's Charlie Sheen.
Here's $1,000 for the sex and $1 million for the AIDS.
I bet you he could
And
find
$10 for the
HIV positive women, you know, especially probably ones down in that hotel you're delivering to.
There's probably an app.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. You find people with herpes, find people with AIDS, find people with swine flu. I don't know.
There's
All
like
good ideas.
Yeah. And the thing is there's probably 75 women that Charlie Sheen has fucked that any guy in this room would look at and be like, this woman is HIV positive. you would still have sex with her and catch AIDS because she's so hot. You'd be like, I'm gonna take my chances on science in the next 10 years, and you know what? I'm gonna fuck this girl and catch some AIDS for a while. Take a few sick days.
Yeah, I
Give
might
me one
actually
of Charlie's bitches.
might actually put a condom on for this one.
Right.
Get in there.
And Charlie Sheen, you could put those 75 girls in front of him again. He would, and they'd be like, one of these girls has AIDS. He'd still fuck all 75 because they're probably that hot.
I'm sure.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
They said he's
And-
going to declare bankruptcy over this.
Really?
Can you believe that?
Yeah,
all
he
the
said he was
money,
doing pretty bad.
all the money that man's made. Damn.
Shit. It's
Yeah,
AIDS
he was the
making him go
highest paid
bankrupt?
actor on television for a while.
All because he can't keep his cock in his pants.
Yeah.
Oh my
The
Well,
real tragedy in all of this is Martin Sheen's legacy.
Ooh. Well, I don't know, because, like, if a girl's like, fuck me, and she was really hot, I'd be like, yeah, this is great. She's like, but I have AIDS. I'd be like, I don't think so. She'd be like, but I caught the AIDS from Charlie Sheen. I'd be like, okay, I'll take some Charlie Sheen AIDS. You know what I mean? So it's not bad. And I think it's
is
okay for us to laugh about. He's not going to die from it in the next 30 years. Or he's going to be, like, cured from it. I guarantee it. Like, he'll be
Or
cured
he'll
from
die
it.
from cirrhosis of the liver.
Yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
else that he's done. I mean, the AIDS is doing nothing.
Dude,
to
all these girls have to do is write a book.
Right.
They need to do a Monica
We keep saying
Lewinsky,
AIDS
write a
too
book.
is HIV,
They're set.
right?
They need to Lewinsky him.
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of lawsuit can you have against Charlie if you catch it from one of his bitches?
I would honestly.
Will you get rich?
No, I'd be honored to. I mean, like I said, I think I've crossed swords with him in some way. I hope I
Is
have.
that summer you spent with Denise Richards, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I think we used the same soap in college. That's sketch.
Well, like I
I
said,
shared toilets and showers too in Washington.
Yeah, I know.
when that came out, I wanted to get tested because that's scary.
It is.
That's scary. And I think a long time ago, you know, it's not. I mean, I can't think of any. This would sound normal in the 80s, but like, oh, a straight guy getting it, but that's still kind of unheard of today.
Yeah, I mean, it's still the
It's
minority
still,
of the...
yeah, still it's, man, I don't want to get mad at
But it always
I don't want
seems
gay
to take
people to
a
get
straight-
mad at me because I like to have fun on Halloween in West Hollywood. You guys know what I mean. But, yeah, you guys are the ones kind of still passing it around, so it's a good lesson for everyone, I have to say. And it's a reality check to me. You can get it playing in women's assholes too. So be careful, guys. And Brent, you refuse to use condoms.
Well, I'm out of the game now, so I'm good.
But, I mean, you have a girlfriend and stuff, but you've refused your whole life.
I mean, not every time, but most of the time, yeah.
I think you're infertile?
No. Well,
I think you're
Possibly.
infertile because you cannot roll the dice that many times.
okay, I hope I'm infertile a little bit, but yeah, who knows?
Jesus Christ, dude. That's
Just batting 1,000.
that's dangerous. That's like going to deliver a sack of weed at a motel without a weapon.
Right.
No kidding.
And
It's
seeing
dangerous.
no ninjas.
It's dangerous.
Yeah.
I was wearing a ninja costume in a couple of those occasions, so...
You know what we should do? We should do like a have you come deliver, and we'll just see if you're alert, and it will be like a scene where we put like a fucking pillowcase over your head and pop out of a bush, and we set you up to see if you're ready for that.
And
type
one
of
of us
stuff.
winds up stabbed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I do carry.
Right. Because he learned his lesson.
That's right.
But speaking of learning lessons,
At least I'll start.
Yeah, there we go.
these terrorist attacks. I had tickets to the Ronda Rousey fight in Australia this last weekend, and because of tight security and the events in Paris on Friday, I was stopped because of my unibrow and interrogated like I was a member of ISIS. And I was stuck in an airport in Florida, and I didn't make it out to the fight or the flight because of my fucking unibrow. So
She got her ass beat.
The thing is she got
So
the
you
shit
know.
she got the shit
Yeah.
kicked out
Yeah.
of her, which is great because I love Australian women. You know, my goal is always to go there and impregnate a bunch of women on one
She's
trip.
from New Mexico.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The fight was just in Australia?
Yeah, just randomly.
Okay, actually, I wasn't flying to the Ronda Rousey flight. I was flying to this strip club in Arizona. It's called Turbulence. It's right by the airport, and I got in trouble for having a unibrow. But you guys need to shave the beards, man.
Oh, I know. I
You're
didn't think
gonna-
about that.
No, it doesn't matter. You got to pick a side, okay? It's America or ISIL.
I'm a Gonzalez with a beard. I'm rolling the dice over here.
You honestly, if someone put a turban on your head, you would get fucking shot.
If I didn't shave this would be a unibrow too.
You travel
Really?
much?
I'm adopted, maybe. I don't even know where I come from.
You could be Middle Eastern for all we know. You do have a pretty good set of hair on your back.
Yeah, look at these eyebrows.
I detect a little accent there too.
Yeah. Is there if there was one person you wish was your real dad, who would it be? Because I have about 5.
Oh, I've definitely thought about Christopher Walken.
Okay, that'd be a good dad.
I just picture like him or maybe like Al Pacino, mostly just to give me like speeches before big soccer games, and
Okay,
just
Al Pacino's a good one.
Thanks, Dad.
I mean, I didn't have pubes in junior high, so I look up to like hairy guys. You know what I mean? I want like Tom Selleck to be my dad, because I would have if he was my dad, I'd have had pubes, I'd have had a mustache in 7th grade. My life would have been a lot different.
How did that affect you in 7th grade? Did you feel like you didn't measure up?
Well, when the 7th grade football team had to shower after school with the 8th grade football team, and all those guys had pubes, I was like, damn, I got some work to do. And then, that summer in between 7th and 8th grade, nothing happened, man. You know what I mean? And then like 15 rolled around. I'm already getting down to business, and I still don't have pubes. And I just had to like tell girls, keep it clean. You know what I mean?
You started that movement.
Yeah, but the pubes rolled in with my license, and my life changed.
There you go.
You know what I mean? But it's still, that's the type of people I look up to. And the women I'm like, I think just naturally attracted to have really thick eyebrows and really, a luscious hair, because I want to procreate and have, kids who don't have problems in the showers. I want them to be hairy little bastards. So deep down, I'm like really attracted to women with unibrows.
I think every father wants a better life for their offspring.
Yeah, and I think the best thing I could do is have sex with Venus or Serena Williams, so they're just like an amazing athlete, or fuck a really hairy woman.
There you go.
And
Brooke Shields.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. It's like the good look is really dark eyebrows, thick eyebrows with blonde hair. That's a good look to me. I'd fuck Oprah if she had that look going.
Had blonde hair.
Yeah, to tell you the truth.
Shit, in case she's listening, I'll fuck Oprah anyways.
Right. Well, you guys are in luck, because
And I'll deliver weed to Oprah.
Oprah's a big fan of the show, and also we have a German listener who is tweeting at the show, and this guy's fucking sick. His grandpa, I'm like, you're a Nazi, you piece of shit. Like, this guy's bad, okay? Because he's just an emotional social justice warrior, and his name's Jürgen Dieterbach, and he's like a social justice guy for Germans. I'm like, well, were your parents involved or your grandparents involved in World War II? He's like, no, but he said his grandpa was a janitor for the Nazis. I'm like, what the fuck? And this is Twitter, so we can't get into it, right? I got other things to talk to him about.
Right.
But it's like, his grandpa was a janitor for the Nazis? Like, what the fuck does that mean? Like,
What are you cleaning up?
yeah, you're
Child molester.
Yeah, you're the sickest of the sickest. But the same night, Friday, of the Paris attacks, a woman fucking murdered 8 babies in Germany. And in this apartment, 8 dead babies were found.
I heard something about that.
Yeah, the same night. So this guy...
Are you high?
No, this shit really happened.
Really?
And there's this fan in Germany of the show, and his name's Jürgen Dieterbach, and he's like all over Twitter, and he's going off about how the French over whatever. He said 8 German babies...
Stole their party?
Well, yeah, he says 1 German baby's more important than 50 French citizens. He's really fucking out of control with this whole social justice warrior. And I think a fucking grandson of a fucking Nazi janitor should be the last person trying to be a social justice warrior. You know what I mean?
He needs some weed.
Yeah, he needs some weed. We need to drone some weed out to Germany or send that guy to fucking Amsterdam. But he's saying that, 1 German baby is more relevant than 50 French people. I'm like, you're a real fucking German.
Right?
Yeah. So
Real old school with that one.
So if you guys are on Twitter and you want to go after him, his name is Jürgen Dieterbach, and he's from Cologne, Germany. Go after him, all right? And be your own social justice warrior. White Bronco Show, and big shout out to our guest, Brooke, from Hey Bud Mobile Wellness. Contact him. He'll send a girl with big titties, maybe.
We will hook you up.
He might send a drone, might send a girl with big titties. He'll always come with a butterfly knife. Find him on Weed Maps. We'll see you next week.
Making blunts disappear like I'm Houdini. Laid up with Asians that know tongue fool, getting blue.